Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hi, and guess what we're going to talk about today?
What are we going to talk about?
More Disney!
The same thing we talk about every day. Disney, Dismal Disney. Yes, third Disney video for the day. We didn't talk about this yesterday, but there's been some movement. Apparently, Disney is in big trouble with people now because they're using AI to generate title sequences for the Nick Fury show, for Secret Invasion. And what's interesting is the studio that used the AI said, well, no real jobs were lost, during the creation of this title sequence. Now, they were in trouble before because they lifted the Hawkeye title sequence from the comic books and they didn't give credit to that fraction.
I remember that.
And he's like, yeah, I didn't get anything for that. But again, we're talking about the same company that they use your comic book ideas for multi-million-dollar movies and they give you $5,000 as a thank you.
Right. The same company that if you pitch ideas, then you have to sign a waiver saying if anything we release is remotely similar to what you pitched us, it's completely coincidental, even though the project that we picked up months before your pitch, we changed the title to sound like your title and made a bunch of changes to the story we announced was the story months ago. But it's just complete coincidence.
So it's really interesting this is coming up now during the strike because this is one of the things that the writers and the actors and everybody's afraid of right now, and Disney's literally doing it. And I'm telling you, they are looking for reasons and looking for ways to save money. And if they can, cut the number of animators that they have in half by having AI do in-betweens or something, they absolutely, positively will do it.
Yeah, I mean, to save themselves money and say, look, shareholders, we made more money.
Yeah, we made more money,
The new Marvel TV show's credits were made by AI look terrible. Yes, they do.
Yeah.
That looks like...
It looks like a fan...
Jackson of the Corn.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about this. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. If you do, you'll get a woohoo.
Woohoo!
A little woohoo.
Maybe Samuel Jackson deserves that look for the beginning intro after he was telling everybody that they didn't like Brie Larson. They were incels.
Well, it's interesting, though. I mean... I'll tell you the truth. I actually do like it. And I've seen some AI animation like this on... Twitter before. I saw somebody did it with like the Joker, and it's a cool look. I think it's a cool look.
I don't think for something like this though.
Well, I think
for some indie something maybe, but not for like a Marvel thing.
To give them the benefit of the doubt, this is all about people being fake and phony.
Oh, it's true.
And
that's a valid point
because we got the scroll. So, but it is weird to see Disney. When there's so much conversation right now, executive producer Sam Jackson. So yeah, he had to have known about this.
Did he put Brie Larson in it?
I don't know.
She probably is in it.
She probably is in it. But they don't look great. They don't look professional. But again, this is Disney Plus. They're trying to save money. So this was let's see. This is Kotaku. They picked it up from Polygon, and it's going the way you think. Let's go to the comments here. It's really interesting. So it looks like the Raised by Wolves intro. Looks like Dave McKean's artwork, which I agree with. You don't know who he is. He's a comic book artist, but it does look very...
don't care. Sorry.
I shouldn't feel bad for skipping the openings. A lot of people on Twitter angry. And again, Disney is effectively pissing everybody off at this point because they're like, look, guys, like gay rights, but we're going to use the AI during the writer's strike. Oopsie doopsie.
Yeah.
But then part of me is like, is this a threat?
It's June, so it's all gay rights in June, so you make more money.
Yeah, they fired their chief diversity officer during the day after Juneteenth.
Oh yeah, in June.
In June, and then they throw up some AI.
Well, they would have had this done a while ago.
I'm just saying, it's a little weird. So they got all kinds of backlash on Twitter. I mean, people think that AI is the devil. It's not the robot devil yet, but it's getting there. And what's really ironic about it is Sam Jackson said that there's no way in hell he'd sign away his likeness, to be used as AI in the future. But then
I don't blame him. I think that's a slippery slope too. I wouldn't want to do that.
I wouldn't, because here's the thing: they could put you in God knows what kind of show or commercial or whatever, and 50 years after you die,
and your family never gets a penny from it. So your grandkids, great grandkids never get anything.
No.
They get to keep all the money.
Yeah.
But then again, the way they're going with AI, do we really need actors in 20 years?
That's where
Simone,
I'm telling you the truth. That's where they're going with this. That because look, Disney has been experimenting for years using Marvel movies, using Star Wars movies to use the de-aging technology, and then they do it in every movie, and it gets better and better and better. And then eventually they did, Luke Skywalker, and the first pass wasn't very good, but the second pass, and they got the guy actually could do it, was decent. Now they're like, well, if we're just skinning these other actors anyway, why do we need an actor to just put this filter on? We can just generate characters whole cloth.
Right.
The technology's there now, and just create digital actors. And now we can synthesize their voices too, because they're doing it with Darth Vader, with James Earl Jones, who did sign. So we don't need you guys anymore. And, and that's what they're kind of afraid with the writer's strike. But I hate to break it to you, and I hate to be that guy. You might be able to slow down progress, but you're not going to stop it.
No.
This is going to happen. And, basically they're going to get caught. Because remember, everybody was all up in arms about NFTs. Now everybody's like, yeah, whatever. We're tired of fighting about it. It's just, and they blew up.
Well,
anyway.
no one even cares about NFTs. Like, it went away. Like, no one's even using them or talking about them. Which, surprise, that we said I was going to go away.
Oh, yeah. But this is not going to go away. And we're going to see more and more of this. And they're having seminars now on basically how to replace your freelancers with AI.
Yeah, ironically, with Salesforce, who is partnered with Disney for some of their, they were contacting Disney to help them streamline their business stuff.
Mm-hmm. So it's not going to go anywhere, guys. Here's the thing: I would keep your heads down and keep your mouths shut, because you're easily replaced. I don't know what to tell you. So this is coming from the Hollywood Reporter. The studio that did it said that it didn't cost anybody jobs. Method Studios clarifies reports that sparked a social media backlash, stating their AI tools complemented and assisted our creative teams.
For now.
But again, you're talking, and this is where I think Disney wants to go with the animation, where it might take you 300 people to put together an animated something. You can get it down to maybe 10 or 12 people, and then have AI assistants and be able to do more work with fewer people, fewer salaries. And you might even be able to make those people happier and be like, yeah, I know we're paying you guys like $60,000 a year. We're going to pay you $160,000 a year now, but we're only going to hire like 10 of you versus 300 of you, because we don't need that. And that's probably going to happen. It said Method Studios, which is behind the opening, wants to clarify the report surrounding how AI was used in the animated opening. AI is just one tool among the array of tool sets our artists used. No artist jobs were replaced by incorporating these new tools. It sounds like no animals were harmed, during the filming of this movie. Instead, they complemented and assisted our creative teams. Read a statement. They said it used existing and custom AI tools in creating the characters' attributes and movements in the opening, but the entire production of the opening involved traditional work for the art department, animators, compositors, and other artists. So yeah, Polygon had a major shit fit, and of course Twitter had a shit fit.
The tools created the character attributes, the movement in the opening. So everything about the attributes, the characters, the movement, so the whole thing. So that's basically what
it looks to me. It looks to me like we did have some artists creating basically keyframes.
Yeah, it's like the stills, and then
they morphed it from. And this is the same technology that's been around since. Freaking Terminator 2. Remember that Michael Jackson video they had, black or white, where it was morphing? That was like a thing. Like, it was way overused. Then they had animorphs and the whole thing. But that's what it looked like to me was...
It does. Like keyframes from changing into other keyframes. Yeah.
But that's practice. Because eventually, you can just have somebody animate keyframes. Here's a character with his arm here, and then the arm is over here, and they're looking at the floor. AI, draw, the 15 frames or whatever it's going to take to get the character to this point, and you still maintain the style of the original artist.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because before that used to be grunt work.
You don't need in-betweeners.
You don't need in-betweeners, right? So we'd talk about, let's see here. On Wednesday, Polygon published statements from Secret Invasion director and executive producer Ali Salim, stating the show's title sequence was created using AI. He was quoted as saying he didn't really understand how it worked, but he noted we would talk to them about the ideas and themes and words, and then the computer would go off and do something. And then we could change it a little bit by using words, and it would change.
Right, that's how it works. But what about the artists?
They're called prompts.
But you know
They're called
what?
prompts.
If you go talk to an artist with words, they can change things too. I'm just,
Oh my God. All right. The potential of AI in Hollywood has been a high profile subject. And yeah, even Sam Jackson said that he won't sign his likeness over.
I don't
But
blame him.
the intro is there. So here's the complete statement from the studio that did it. Working on Secret Invasion, a captivating show exploring the infiltration of aliens into human society, provided an exceptional opportunity to delve into the intriguing realm of AI, specifically for creating unique character attributes and movements. Utilizing a custom AI tool for this particular element perfectly aligned with the project's overall theme and desired aesthetic. Translation, Disney said, how cheap can you make this? Because we're running out of fucking money.
Yeah.
And can we use it as practice because we're running out of fucking money and these people are on strike?
What they probably said was, if you do a good job with this, we'll have more work for you later.
That is exactly it. And plus, we're dealing with, all the backlash from the FX artists. They're overworked. And I could totally see a studio like Disney being like, so you guys are overworked, huh? You don't want any more work? That's okay. We got robots. We got work robots now, and they're going to do all your work. All your work for you. So get the hell out of here. That's what I can see them doing. Yeah, so they're basically saying, hey, they still needed artists. It's like, it's okay, guys. It's okay, guys. We still need somebody to oil the robots, and plug them in, charge them up every once in a while. But again, it's not that people won't be used at all. It's just like any technology, it's that fewer people will be needed to produce the same or nearly identical results. And yeah, it doesn't look great now, but there are entire trailers being generated by AI prompts. And that happened in the course of 3 years.
Yeah, it's moving really quick.
I mean, we never
That's
thought.
what's concerning.
We were told, I remember back in the 80s and early 90s before Toy Story came out, yeah, CGI is pretty cool, but there's no way in hell anybody could do a CGI movie, a whole movie in CGI. It's cost prohibitive. It's too much work. The number of computers you would need to crank out a full blown.
Pixar said, hold my beer.
And Pixar said, hold my beer. So the next phase is going to be like, yeah, we're just going to, type in and make me a movie like this with these characters, blah, 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 blah. And like magic, it just makes it. And the director, this is the thing that gets me. This is the guy that's in charge of the show, right? He's the director in charge of the show. And he's just like, I don't understand how it works. They put words in the computer and it made a thing. And then when we didn't like it, we put more words in and it made another thing.
Basically, yeah.
Nobody told you how it actually works? Holy shit. So anyway, I mean, that's the thing, guys. You cannot stop progress. They're going to do more of this. It's not going to end. They're just going to be sneakier about it next time. They're just going to be sneakier about it and be like, oh, you like that? You like that, huh? Yeah, that actor, they don't actually exist. So all you other guys asking for more money, get the hell out of here. We don't need you.
Why is nobody ever see this actor outside the movies? Because they're not real.
Not real.
Maybe they could use AI to give Brie Larson an ass and a personality. Oh, I'm sorry, Sam. That makes me an incel, right? Yeah, because only incel men hate Brie Larson.
They can use AI to make her smile more.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. We're going to wrap it up.
Yep.
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, and we'll talk later.
Bye.
Help support the channel. Go to thereef.support and get early access to podcasts, videos, and other content. That's thereef.support.